Hey, hey, happy Saturday and welcome to a little Oracle play date. So let's see, Saturdays are all about you and having a personalized reading. So let's pick a number between 1 and 4. So think about anything that you are ready to manifest, and we're going to play with cards today. So today is going to be spirit animals. So actually, I'm going to do two different decks today. I'm going to do Colette Baron-Reid's uh, spirit animal deck and some law of attraction cards. This is Monty Zerner and, excuse me, delete. Amy Zerner and Monty Farber. I accidentally just combined crossed their names. Have you noticed that the week is kind of like going like this? So maybe we just start off. Just put your hands on your heart for a minute and just breathe in. Breathe out. So grateful for you. How's your week been? Have you been enjoying these videos? If there's anything you want me to know or you want me to share, just comment below and I will do that. Um, I'll respond. I thought, I'm going to do a general reading first, and then underneath this video that where it says read more just below here, dot, 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 everything is time stamped. And so if you pick card number 1, 2, 3, 4, and you're in a hurry and you want to go directly to it, just you can click below this video anytime and it will just take you right to your number. And that might save you some time. Or if you want to be entertained for a little bit, I'll do my best to bring us some energy that's going to help heal us. Well, let's just see. Of all the cards, we have a jumper. It's interesting that this particular card matches my shawl so beautifully. Koi spirit. There is always enough. So for those of us who feel that that's not the case, let's see what she has. So I was going to pick 4 cards. So let's just do 4 cards. Well, actually, we're going to do it differently because 5 came out. So we have Koi Spirit. There's always enough. Koala Spirit. Spirit has a plan. Rabbit Spirit. Now is a lucky time. Bobcat Spirit. Life is a mystery. Buffalo Spirit. The abundant universe will provide. That's powerful. So if we just go on of all the cards that I could have used, this is the deck that announced itself during last Saturday's reading that it wanted to be come and play with you. So here's your message for this week. The abundant universe will provide. Life's a mystery. And guess what? It really is a lucky time right now. And remember, Spirit has a plan, and there is always enough. So let's look at what would be some key words. Oh, and you know what? I always get asked this and I forget. This is the back of the spirit animal cards. So now I want to play with oh, yeah. This, these cards, each one has a word on the front. It's a collage and a message on the back. Well, maybe we'll just go in the order they're in right now, because this one is too good to not enjoy. Since we had five of the other ones, I'm going to do five of these. Good fortune. The universe provides me and my family with prospects for good fortune. What else is important this week? Your awareness. When I focus on positive energy, I'm aware I attract more of it. Now we're looking to the universe. The universe will show me the right path to take to reach my goal. I surround myself with supportive people who believe in my dreams. And our last card is all about your magnetism. I attract and magnetize to me all that I need to get what I want. So, why don't you sit back and just put your hands on your heart, close your eyes, and just breathe for a moment. You know, life is so full, and I just want you to just feel the wave that is coming for you in the next week that's supporting you. I attract and magnetize to me all that I need to get what I want. I surround myself with supportive people who believe in my dreams, and I remember that the universe will show me the right path to take to reach my goals. And when I focus on positive energy, I'm aware I attract more of it. And the universe provides me and my family with prospects for good fortune. So, if there were key words for me to remember this week, it would be to focus on magnetism, support, universe, awareness, good fortune. Maybe one of those five words was just the support you needed for this week. And I think it's fun to know what are the five animal spirits that are playing with you or supporting you this week? A buffalo, a bobcat, a rabbit, a koala bear, and a koi fish. Wow. Now that's a magical reading. Magical, magical, magical. So now it's your turn. I'm going to pull cards. I'm going to do the same thing for you. So pick a number between 1 to 4. Joan, I don't have a number. Nothing comes to mind. Okay, wait and see when I do the reading if there's any of these groups that appeal to you. And maybe you say you pick number 2, and all of a sudden there's something in the card number 3 that really makes sense to you. Keep following your heart. You know, it's we're in Pisces season. That's a time of dreaming and paying attention to our dreams. We're in eclipse season where things happen really quickly. So it's about, think of it this way, is there something you're ready to dream up? And you know what can go both ways? Is there something that's no longer a part of your dream you need to let go? And is there something you want to replace it with, something different and new that you want to bring in? So that's what this is going to be about. So I'm going to just do a little shuffling, pick a number between 1 to 4. If you pick number 1, porcupine spirit, it's time for beginner mind. Maybe it's time to look at something new or giving yourself permission to start at the very beginning, trying something new that you're not skilled at. If you pick card number 2, know your worth with skunk spirit. If you pick card number 3, frog spirit, clear out the clutter. And if you pick card number 4, deer spirit, bring a gentle touch. So when we look at the overall picture for the week of those four numbers that you picked, here's what's important for you. Because I think the individual and the group story is important. So if you pick number one, time for beginner mind. If you pick two, know your worth. Three, clear out the clutter. And if you picked four, bring a gentle touch. But now when you put that story together, the harmony, bring a gentle touch. Clear out any clutter. Know your worth and time for starting over with that beginner's mind. And what animals or what spirits are we working with? A porcupine, a skunk, a frog, and a deer. So, see if I did this right. Yeah, let's see if I did. So now I want to give, we've got that 1, 2, 3, 4 sequence again. So now I want to give an affirmation to the number one, an affirmation to the card number two, affirmation to card number three, and an affirmation for card number four. So here we go. Porcupine Spirit, card number one. Time for beginner mind. So relax. I choose to relax and not to fill my mind with worry, as that creates stress. So, how I would look at that is give yourself some room to be a beginner, starting something new. What's essential when we start something new is to relax. And card number two is Skunk Spirit. It's about knowing your worth. So, empowerment, how empowered are you feeling? I recognize and appreciate all that inspires me to feel empowered. And I just think of skunks. And whenever they're not empowered, they let you know it. And it just reminds me of a story. My parents had a fabulous Doberman Pinscher, and she'd had recently had puppies, and she was going to a big dog show in Southern California. And somehow she went out on a play date with someone and got sprayed by a skunk. Oh no. And the next day's the dog show. My parents were so upset. And so, but they filled the bathtub with tomato juice and they bathed the dog in the tomato juice to try to take all the smell. This was, more than 60 years ago to get the smell of that skunk off that. Let's just put it this way. They had it was a special handler, a special big show, national show. It was a big deal. And she had a really good chance. Well, she won that championship and it turned out beautifully. But it just shows you about that empowerment when you've been sprayed by the skunk, that would not when you would feel empowered. Just imagine how the dog must have felt. And then my parents looking at the dog and the coat. So just imagine if you'd been bathing in tomato juice and rinsing that out. Well, her coat shone. She was happy. She just loved showing and doing what she did so well. She's just one of those really fabulous dogs. And kudos to my parents for having the creative idea. So when I think of that, if there's something that comes up and just puts the kibosh on something that you were working on, it's about knowing your worth. And there's something that comes in that makes you really doubt it. Just remember that funny story with the skunk and the tomato juice. And the very next day, fully empowered, radiant, first place, just like you. So you'll do it your way. I think that's the most important thing. So kind of look at what empowers you. Okay, now let's look at frog spirit. So, frog spirit is clear the clutter. And what do we have here? An attitude is the word. So, I attract success and positive people into my life with my positive attitude. When it says clear out the clutter, maybe there's someone who's a little bit negative, and maybe now isn't the time to really spend much time with them. Um, or maybe you're feeling negative and it's a good time for you not to be spending time with other people. That was me yesterday. I mean, I'd just gotten some news that just sort of broke me open, where you sort of review your life and all the pain or whatever challenges you had for whatever reason. It just, it's all that big full moon energy that lit up so I could see all of these choices and my heart would break for others. And it was just one of those times that it was not good for me to be around other people. And I know my little brother called and we were having a chat and he asked me how my day was. And I told him, that's not usually do I, and I'm not going to say it was a download, but I was just sharing my heart, fully in a way that I wouldn't normally do with my little brother. And this morning I got to practice what apology was like and just say, hey, that was just the emotion of the moment. That's really what I was feeling. And he's like, got it. No problem. And then off we go. So for me, something that I have really learned later in my life is how to apologize. I didn't know how to do that when I was little. We were raised that you were not to make mistakes, so you didn't need to apologize, which is rather restricting. So learning how to express yourself fully, even if it's inappropriate, at least it's being expressed, and then you can go and clean it up. Now, is that good in all situations? No. But for me, trying to have that sense of integrity, I'm trying to clear out the clutter. So, of that card, I'm paying attention to my attitude because I want to be the same on the inside as the outside. So, I have to learn how to heal past hurts and take the blessing from them. So, that clearing out the clutter, that's just an example because you have no idea how these cards are going to trigger something. And the last one, dear spirit. I mean, deers are so gentle. And the card is trust. Trust. I set my intention and trust my abilities to improve my circumstances. So that is if you pick card number 4. All righty. So our intentions for this particular series, 1, 2, 3, 4, animals that were involved: porcupine, skunk, frog, and deer. Bring a gentle touch, clear out the clutter, know your worth, and time to do over, start over, begin again, clean slate, beginner mind. And what key words? Trust, attitude, empowerment, relax. I set my intention and trust in my abilities to improve my circumstances. Attitude, I attract success. Okay, and that was for number 4. Card number 4 is trust. Card number 3, frog spirit. Attitude, I attract success and positive people into my life. Card number 2, empowerment with skunk spirit. I recognize and appreciate all that inspires me to feel empowered. And our card number 1, relax. It's porcupine spirit. Time for beginner mind. All righty. So let's just finish. with a final thought for the day. So, what's going to be really important for us this coming week? Courage. And let's see those horses galloping there. We're in the year of the horse. So, this year, I think courage is a quality to have near the surface that you really rely on, your personal courage. My fear of rejection does not stop me from bravely going forward. Powerful. And the animal spirit that that goes with, otters. Now, when I think of otters, do you not think of playful? And there's two otters here. You're never alone. Rely on your courage. My fear of rejection doesn't stop me from bravely going forward. Why? I remember I'm never alone. Life loves us. We can do this. All righty. That's it for now. I hope you like this video, and I'd really appreciate it if you do to give it a thumbs up. And if you have a girlfriend you think might also enjoy it, please share it and subscribe if you're not already a part of this. I share this long form video every Saturday morning where it's a you pick card reading for the week, and then individually and what that means for you. And then on Mondays, I do a quick 1 minute video that's all about positivity with a one pointed success tip for the week. And then I share a moon phase card reading on whichever day of the week that that is, with that particular quality for, being intuitive, getting in touch with our intuition and how we can use that to be our best selves. All righty. That's it for now. Take good care. And thank you so much for being here. Much love.